Alright, here we are for round number 3 after a bad start. We would like to be on the play. Our hand is pretty strong. I'll keep this. If this were an ethereal armor, I'd consider this to like pretty much be the Bogles nut draw. We need to hit one more land, start dropping these, and then it'll be over. See what our opponent's got red. Red decks are like almost impossible to lose to with this deck. Okay, let's make sure I do this right. Don't want to put it on the wrong one. Another scout doesn't do anything. There's something to be said about like maybe not doing this so that I can't get hit by Searing Blaze, but I think I'm okay with it. So this matchup is really good, but we do have to be careful. If I don't draw a third land for a while, I could definitely die. Whenever I draw my third land, we'll instantly win though. There'll be absolutely no way my opponent can come back from an Armadillo Cloak. Even if it just gains me 4 life, it'll be too much. I don't have a ton of turns to draw it though. I only have about this turn to draw a tapped one. Yeah, they do have a Searing Blaze, so that was something to be said for not playing that cartouche. Because I knew that was a possibility that could happen to me. That's a great draw. That was probably the best draw that we could hit off of the Abundant Growth. I'll have to do some math for next turn to see if we have lethal with Ancestral Mask. Opponent isn't quite going to be able to kill us here. No matter what they have, they can only do 13 damage. Unless they have like Gut Shot. They would need double Gut Shot. Curse of the Piercer, not going to do it. Now I got a quick count to see if I have lethal here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 enchantments on the battlefield. That gives me +8, +8, 9, 10, 11 is not enough damage, so I'm just going to play this guy. Really put this one away. If my opponent could only play the curse last turn, having to deal 4 more damage this turn is not going to, yeah, they're not going to be able to do it. Okay. So this is always an interesting dilemma here. Obviously I want these life links, and I think I want this cartouche as well. So the problem is they're going to be bringing in Electrickery, while at the same time I kind of want this Standard Bearer. Obviously the problem with the Standard Bearer is it gets scooped up with Electrickery. The good part about it is if they don't have Electrickery, it saves us a burn spell. I think I'm just going to go with this stuff. And I usually cut some of the more expensive things. Like I don't really want these Ancestral Masks. Typically the Armadillo Cloak will be plenty to finish the game off. Then I think I'll probably just cut a Rancor here. Yeah. I would cut these Heliod's Pilgrims, but they can go and grab a lifelink and that can really just end the game, so I like this sideboarding plan. I don't think I want any of this other stuff very much. Like I said earlier, I could consider the Cartouche of Strength to kill a Thermo Alchemist. That is one way that they can race us, but I think it's a little too niche. I don't see that coming up too often. But we could definitely die to a Thermo Alchemist pretty fast. Thermo Alchemist draws, I don't think they can kill you really on turn 3. Like, I don't even know if it's possible on the play, but they could definitely kill you turn 4. So, we are seeing one of the benefits of the Boggle deck is that you only have to play your matches in like, they take like 30 seconds or whatever to play. So we don't have a creature, but I'm going to keep this. If I draw a land, I can play this guy out. Alright. See what my opponent has right away. See if they have like a Martyr. Nope. Okay, Slippery Boggle is a good draw. Do need to draw one more land to get this guy down, but I think we'll be okay. Sometimes you have to make a decision if you want to just run out the Boggle or not. Because like I could play a Boggle plus a thing to make it tougher all in one turn. But I'm going to go ahead and play it out. We're a little pinched on mana. My opponent missed their land drop before. Yeah, missed it again. If we draw land, okay, that's not a land. I definitely want to play out the cartouche, but I think I want to play the Abundant Growth as well, because I really want to have a chance to hit a land. Actually, I'll play the Ethereal Armor, it's better than the cartouche. Topia Sprawl, unfortunately, cannot be cast. It requires an actual factual forest, and these do not get a forest subtype, unfortunately. Rift Bolt, untapped land, not an untapped land. Certainly can't make lethal this turn, so I might as well run out the Abundant Growth. I'm going to play the Rancor over the cartouche. Okay, I'm going to play the Lifelink over the cartouche. That's a pretty good draw, that'll end it. It's over. It's all ogre now. For those of you who are big fans of memes and whatnot. Yep, we win. That's one of the benefits of playing this deck is you have a really hard time losing to burn. Sometimes they can hold up Electrickery and they can get you or whatever, but it's just a really great matchup. And with that, we'll move on to round number 4.